Today we are taking the ferry. Now we are just driving around looking for the boat.
How does monoxide alarm start going off?
You ready to get messed up? Today we are taking the ferry over to Mazatlan. And I'm a little bit nervous because apparently nobody here speaks English. Also, if you saw my vlog last week, I said that I think the lady on the phone told me to be here at 2. But we are here at almost noon because thinking back, I think she did say noon. So we're either really early or right on time. I'm gonna say really early because we're right in front of the line. Figuring out how to get on this ferry was a little bit of a challenge. It wasn't too awful. It took us maybe 45 minutes to an hour to do total. So I'm just gonna tell you guys how exactly it went down. First things first, before you even get to the ferry port, you need to have a temporary import permit. And basically, what that does is allow you to drive to mainland Mexico. And then another thing you're gonna need is your passport and your tourist card, or an FMME. And that's basically just like a temporary visa. You get that at the border, they just give it to you. You're also going to need insurance. And I just went with Baja Bound. They offer full coverage options, so that's really nice. Once you are to the ferry port, you just drive up to where they point you to go, pretty much, and it says something like no declara or something like that, and basically that's saying you don't have anything to declare. You're gonna go there, and then you just drive through. The guy asks for your temporary import permit to make sure that the VIN number on this and the VIN number on your car match, and he just kind of looks through your car. Well, that section was basically just that man making sure that we don't have any contraband or anything like that. Once you go there, he kind of shakes you off to go down to where they weigh you. They just direct you onto the scale, and then they ask where you're going, they ask for your name and your age. At this point, they're supposed to take any passengers out of your vehicle and take them to customs. They didn't do that for us, I think because they kind of realized that we didn't know Spanish very well, and I think they thought Nick spoke Spanish better than I did, but really we just know different words. Once you get that, you are going to go get your ticket, and this is where they stop really directing you where to go, because there's 2 different ferries that you can take. There's Baja ferries, which is more like passenger oriented. That's the more expensive option. Or you can go with TMC ferries, which is like a cargo ship, and it's a lot cheaper, and you can sleep in your vehicle. That's what we decided to do since we have a camper van. Once they're done weighing you, they give you a ticket and a receipt. I think we got weighed and paid a importation tax, which was 185 pesos. The ticket booth for this ferry is directly to the right of it. Like, literally look out your car to the right and it's right there. We ended up driving all the way around, had to ask the Baja Ferries ticket salesperson where the TMC thing it was, and she just kind of pointed and said there. So we walked outside and looked around for a minute. The tickets were not at this building. They are back over there where we got weighed. Once you're in there, they take your weight ticket, and then they just type in some stuff, and then they ask for both of your names and your ages again. And then she hands you your ticket and tells you what time it is going to start boarding and what boat that you need to get on. And then you just kind of drive all over the shipyard looking for your boat. All right, so we got our tickets, and now we are just driving around looking for the boat called San Jorge. There it is. Way out there. And that's it. Well, this is the boat, And I'm having Nick go ask if we just wait here or what, because the lady at the ticket window said that they don't board until 2:30. We have 2 hours to wait around. And then I think they don't leave till 5. So we're here really early. But that's what everybody said to do, so oh well. Well, I think we were literally just about the last people to get on this ship. And we were the first ones here. Hopefully nobody else shows up because this is a pretty empty ship. That would be nice.
Yeah, but
Alright, well, we just left the van to see if we were leaving, and this thing is packed now. I think we're still on land, but some guy just came by and told us that we needed to go eat, so we're going to go eat. So it's almost 6 o'clock and we still haven't left port. We've eaten dinner and everything, which was not too bad. And we got this awesome like cinnamon milk stuff. It's really good. I think we should be leaving port soon. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really know what's going on throughout this whole entire process, basically. Woo! I think we're finally going! Bye, Baja!
So our carbon monoxide alarm started going off last night. So here we are. Sleeping on the top deck of the ship. This is why our carbon monoxide alarm started going off.
We're basically in an overhanged area with a whole bunch of semi trucks kind of sealing off the area. And half of them are running. So it's kind of like being in a closed garage with cars running.
And we are all the way in the back of this.
Our CO2 alarm wasn't going off anymore after a few minutes, but I don't know if I really trust that CO2 is gone. Because every time I go down there, I feel like really lightheaded, and I'm not 100% sure if that's just because we're in a boat and you're swaying, or because of CO2. So we're just staying out of there until we get off the ship. We've made it to land! Alrighty, we are off this boat. We are finally in Mazatlan. Thank God. That ferry ride was interesting. Maybe not my favorite part of this whole trip, but at least it's a good story.
So we are just about as exhausted as you can get. I think we got maybe like 5 or 6 hours of sleep last night because of everything. So we're just gonna nap the day away. Sound good?
There's the ferry that we were just on. Yeah, we didn't go very far today, guys. Me and Nick were not feeling very well today. I think we were both a little seasick. We just kind of like drove, I think, 10 minutes into Mazatlan and then decided to go up to this lighthouse. So, pretty uneventful day. We made it up 360 stairs, and I am glowing in sweat because it is humid as hell out here. I don't think I've ever been to a place as humid as this.
Pretty good sunset for our first day on mainland Mexico. Hopefully they're all like that.
Today we have about a 5-hour drive ahead of us, which I think is the longest continuous drive we've done in Mexico. We are going to a tequila distillery! You ready to get messed up?
Yeah.
So, most of the main highways in Mexico are toll roads, and we've already gotten ripped off. We're so used to people being honest so far that we haven't been really paying attention to what change people are giving us, but we've heard that it does happen. And basically, we gave the guy about 150 pesos over what we owed him, and he only gave us the 50 pesos and change back, and I just didn't look at the change and didn't realize that he cut us short 100 pesos till later. I definitely feel drunk after that. How do you feel?
Same.
Good morning. We are up bright and early to go to a waterfall and go swimming. And it's only like 60 degrees outside, so we may not be swimming. Who knows?
I'll let you go, just need some time.
So we are surrounded by tequila plant fields, also known as agave. Well, we already went the wrong way. We're following a map that's on all trails, and the map takes you this way, but it takes you down that. Obviously, we're not going down that because that's about a 100-foot drop. So we're gonna go the other way because there's like a loop.
On our way. The night was long as I waited without a sign. A sign of what matters to you.
We'll be going down there later. But I think for now, we're going to take a dip in these pools up here because they look really pretty. So there was a giant bug in that water that I didn't know what it was, so we got the heck out of there. The water really wasn't that bad though, even though it's chilly out. The water was pretty warm, so it would have been nice if there wasn't weird bugs everywhere.
It's been 72 weeks in this town. I still believe I'll see you again.